Hi everybody, it's Matt from Britical Saiyans here, and today I'm going to show you my Goku Black and Zamasu deck profile. We'll start off with the leader as normal. So the front side of the leader, he does count as Goku Black and Zamasu. So you can play your three blockers as your leaders, obviously Goku Black, Zamasu and all that kind of stuff. So when it attacks, it doesn't matter what it attacks, it looks at the top 5 cards of the deck, and you can choose a Goku Black or Zamasu from there. So it's a yellow, one blue or yellow Goku Black Zamasu, it doesn't matter which one. And then his awakening is really unique, I like this. Your opponent has to be at 3 energy, and then you get to get an energy back and draw a card, and then you flip him over. And then he becomes Fused Zamasu Supreme Strike. Now, bear in mind, when you awaken, his character becomes just Zamasu. So any card that says Goku Black Leader, you can no longer do once you flip over to the other side. But if it says Goku Black or Zamasu, then you're still fine. So his first auto is exactly the same as the front side. When he swings, he looks at top 5, add a Goku Black or Zamasu. His other auto is when he attacks a leader, he gets minus 5k, which upon playing a deck, it makes 100% sense why it does lose the 5k, because you don't want, it's weird, you want to give your opponent cards to hand, but you also want their life to stay high, so you want to try and go for a kill turn with the activate main. So if I just explain, so activate main once per turn. If your opponent has 8 or more energy, you choose 4 cards from your opponent's life and put them on the bottom of the deck. So you want to try and keep your opponent at 7 or 6. And then when they're on 8 energy, you want to just smack into their leader until they go down to 4. Don't put them down any further, obviously, and then once they hit 4, just do the leader effect. So you just stall out, and then you just punt. And the S alpha deck helps take cards out of their hand to make it easier to do that. And that's the best way I found to play this deck. And then he's got another activate main of once per turn, you can pay 1 energy, you choose one of your opponent's battle cards, and you put it back into their hand. It's just another way to stall, because you need to stall out, because you need to get your opponent to the 8 energy. So that's basically the leader. It's a lot of fun, to be honest. It's not like a super competitive deck, I'd say. Not yet at the moment. It could, if somebody is able to work out the ideal build to make it become like that, but we'll see. I personally will say it's not overly competitive because of that. But it can be. If you want to take it to a big tournament and you actually do really well with it, fair play. Like, I'm probably going to get moaned at saying it is competitive, but you know, to each their own, I guess. So our first negate for deck is 3 Flying Nimbus. I've chosen to go with 3 because we're back into the kind of veggies type of format with some decks, where they're just going to have a big board really quickly, and you want to be able to slow down that aggro, because this deck loses to heavy aggro easily. Right? If you can't slow down your opponent, you will probably lose, to be honest, unless you can make one hell of a comeback. That's where Flying Nimbus comes in. So you pay 1 yellow, you negate the attack, and then you can pitch a yellow to make it so your opponent can only attack with 1 more battle card. So if they swing their leader first, you just Nimbus if they got a big enough board. And then the other negate for that is only 2-dimension magic. The reason I went for 2 of this is because the sparking, you don't get there really quickly, but being able to untap your energy still just by paying the blue is fantastic. And because the multicolored cards count as blue and yellow, you can get those back. So say you paid a 1 blue, because you only have blue only open, then you can untap a blue and a yellow, which then will give you your Flying Nimbus and so on and so forth. So next extra card, we'll just do this one first, because, you know, basically in every single deck, is 3 Senzu Bean. can just not let this card go. So you pay 1 blue, activate battle, you choose one of your cards against 5k until the end of the turn, and then you switch 2 energy to active mode. So again, you can untap your multicolored cards. And that's basically it. And then we've got, from the anniversary, Plan for Destruction. Absolutely fantastic card, I love this card. So you pay 1 blue, activate battle. If your leader card is Goku Black or Zamasu against 10k, Goku Black, Zamasu. And then if you've got 7 energy between you and your opponent, this goes into your energy and rest. So you get to charge yourself as well. And to help stalling in deck, I've decided to go with 2 Crushable. So Crushable's way back in set 1. You pay 1 yellow, it's a counter play. The battle card's played in rest mode. So your opponent plays something, if it hasn't got the fletch, you can put it into rest mode to obviously stall it for a turn. Then I've gone with 2 You're Wide Open. So this is one of the new counters. So you pay 2 blue, counterplay if your leader card is blue, which obviously Goku Black Zamasu is. The battle card your opponent is playing, if it's got, well, if the opponent's card they're playing is energy cost 4 or less, it's bounced back to the hand instead of being played, so they don't get any of the skills. And then the last extra card is Mass Replication. So I decided to go with Mass Replication because I wanted to have the blocker bodies on the board, because this is a field, permanent, shadow tokens in your barrel area gain blocker but they can't attack, which is fine because you just want to be stalling. And then auto once per turn, when you play a Goku Black card, so it has to be Goku Black specifically, or excuse my tongue on that one, if I said that wrong. So yeah, you play a Goku Black into your battle area. If your leader card is Goku Black or Zamasu, you get to get a shadow token. So each Goku Black you play generates you a shadow token. There's only once per turn that happens. And yeah, I know there's a hefty extra deck part, but well, the extra cards deck, but it's fine. It helps. You need it. Okay. There's only 1 cost card. Bear in mind, everything here is made a decision with me and Jonah, like what we should put in a deck, how we should run it, and just to help slow things down. And it's a yellow card, so you can charge it anyway. It's just put 1 Master Roshi in. So you pay 1 yellow, you negate your attack and you play him out. And it's a 5k combo on the board as well, so that's another reason. And it just gives you that extra negating deck. So then you got your 3 Flying Nimbus and 2 Dimension Magic and 1 Roshi. Alright, on to the 2 drops then, if I can get them all. I was close, ended up grabbing the 3 drops. Right, so with the super combos, I've decided to go with 2 Great Saiyan Man. No, I'll just move that up, sorry. So this is your Sparking super combo. If you got 5 in a drop, you can draw a card, but you still get 10k regardless. The reason why this is in here is because you don't want to be at 4 very quickly, but you can hit Sparking relatively quickly if you happen to defending yourself a lot, because your opponent's just being that kind of person, or the aggro. And then for when you do hit 4 or less, because at some point you will just go down there if you want extra cards to your hand, is the Elegant Assistance Hellas? Is it Hellas? Is that how you pronounce it?
I think so.
Jonah thinks so, so we'll go with that. Because it hasn't got an A, it's just yeah, okay, whatever. Hellas. So this is super combo. You have to be at 4 or less live to do this one, but when you combo this card, if your leader card is Universe 2 or God, which obviously Zamasu is, you get to, is it draw 2 then discard 1, or is it draw, no, you discard 1 then you draw 2 and then it gains 10k combo, so that's how you get the 10k combo and draw power. Now I've got 2 Beerus Fickle God. Now, I only own 2. So that's the reason why there's only 2 in here. Otherwise, I'd probably find a way to bump this up to 3. So, anyway, it's got Energy Exhaust, Permanent. There's a multicolored card that's both blue and blue and yellow in your energy, he comes in without the energy exhaust, so he can come in inactive as opposed to being in rest. And if you happen to pay the 2 to play him, you can draw a card. But I don't think that's ever going to happen, you're just going to charge him. And then we got 2 copies of Goku Black, Evil's Accomplice. So 2 drop, one of them being blue, 10k. He's got Deflect, which is nice. He's got Activate Main, where you once per turn you choose 1 card in your hand, place it in your drop, and then you get this card from the deck. So you've got a way of getting it, and the way I've done it is having a 2-2 split. So you should see it, hopefully. I managed. I might be fortunate in that sense. And then the last 2 drops, we've got 4 copies of your free drop, well, free blocker basically. So it is permanent. If there is a Goku Black card in your battle area, or your leader card is Goku Black, you can play this card from your hand without paying its energy cost. So when you flip it over, you need to have a Goku Black in the battle area to play it from your hand for free. Do bear that in mind, don't just snap play it without a Goku Black in the battle area if you're awakened, because you can't do that. Okay, onto the free drops. So to start off with, we've got 4 copies of the Goku Black Countdown to Destruction. So this came in the anniversary set, wasn't it? Yeah. Jones agreeing with me, so it's fine. So it's free drop, 10k, tournament. If you got 5 more energy, you can play this from your hand for free. So you just play it out, and then his auto, when you play him, you get to draw a card, and you can only play 1 of him per turn. So you can't just go, I play 1, draw, play 1, draw, play 1, draw, because that would be crazy. So they balanced him. And yeah, so being able to have a free Goku Black that comes out and draws you a card, gives you a shadow token if you got the replication out, and then gives you a union target without paying the energy. And then we've got 4 copies of the SS3 Rose Goku Black Inviting the Darkness. So it's got barrier, and then when you play this card, if your leader card is Goku Black or Zamasu, the top card of your deck goes into your energy and active mode. And then he has an auto, so when you play him, if your leader card is Goku Black Zamasu, at the end of your opponent's turn, they reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a battle card, it goes into energy and rest mode. If it's not, they shuffle it back in and you draw a card. We both well, I screwed up during the game with that, so that's on me. So the last of the free drops, I run 2 copies of Undying Spirit Son Gohan. So this is a counterplay, and then you get to play this card out. So it gives you a 15k body on the board, which is great. And then if there's a multicolored card in your energy, you can reduce the energy cost of this by what? Is it by 1? Reduce the energy cost in your hand by 1. Yeah, so it costs 2 to play out. And then he has an auto of when you play this card, you choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 4 or less, and return it to you in his hand. Then, if it's your opponent's turn, you get to choose up 1 of your blue energy and switch it back to active mode. So you can get you 1 of your energy back after you play him, and then it's a 15k body on the board for attacking or comboing with. And obviously being able to bounce something back from all stalling. Okay, on to the forecasts. Right, so we've got 4 copies of Goku Black, the Replicator. If I can just get myself sorted and get these lined up. Right, so this is auto when you play this card. If the leader card is Goku Black or Zamasu, you choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and you put it into their energy and rest mode, and then you get a shadow token. And then if your opponent has 3 or less energy, they reveal the top card of their deck. If it's a battle card, it goes into the energy and rest mode. If it's not, it goes back in the deck, shuffle, and you get to draw. Okay, and then the other 4-drop of the deck is Fuse, Zamasu, the Canning, sorry about Jones, I have to go and answer the phone. So it has counter attack, so negate, so when your opponent attacks, you negate the attack, and you play this card, so it gives you a body on the board as well as negating. It's great. He's also a Zamasu, so it helps with your Union Touring. And then he has Indestructible, and he has Aegis. I'm sorry, I really don't know how to pronounce it. I'm so bad on that, I'm sorry. So the Aegis, you can pitch your cards. So Aegis blue yellow once per turn. You discard cards that are blue or yellow, or you can discard 1 blue yellow to trigger it. You just get 2 energy back. He has energy exhaust, so he'll come into the energy in rest. And then he has a permanent. Your leader card is your leader card is a Zamasu card, which he is on that side and on that side, so it's fine. Both sides is Zamasu. You can bring him out for 2 energy instead of 4, basically. Trying to make sure I got the card text correct for you guys. Sorry. And then I run 3 copies of Fuse Zamasu Divine Provenance. So this is your kind of, it's basically your it's your secondary win con, is to help get the win con, basically, at a quicker rate. So he has Indestructible, Union Patora for 6 of a blue Goku black and a yellow Zamasu. So it costs 4 blue and 2 yellow. He has Energy Exhaust, so when you charge him, he'll come into energy and rest. And then auto, when you play this card with Union, you have to play it by Union to get this effect. You look at your opponent's hand, you choose 2 cards from their hand, place them into their energy in rest mode. So yeah, it helps get your win con going. So if your opponent's on 4, like your opponent's on 4 life, but they got 6 energy, you got 6 energy to play this guy and can do it, and then kill them, basically. So there you go, guys. So that is my Goku Black / Zamasu deck profile. Thank you very much for watching. If you got any comments you want to leave, just leave them, I guess. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.